Alright, got another TCG video here, and since last playing around on TCGO, we see here we've still got Chili Koopa and Blair Style. I made a Blastal trial deck, as I mentioned in the pack opening special. I got the cards for it, so why not? Let's go ahead and make one. But this video is going to focus on this deck, Malicious Intent. Nice little play on words there to give some props to our friend Malice, because this deck uses his favorite Pokemon, Gengar and Gengar Prime. And since it does have Gengar Prime, you can probably guess that this is a Lost World deck. I'll explain it really quick in case people don't know what it is. Lost World is pretty much a stadium card. You put it into play, and then if your opponent's got 6 or more Pokemon in their Lost Zone, you can declare victory. It adds another win condition with that card. As for the other Pokemon in the deck that help support Gengar, the main way you get guys in the Lost Zone is with Gengar's first attack, which lets you look at the opponent's hand, and however many Psychic Energy he has, he can throw that many guys in the Lost Zone, assuming they have any Pokemon in their hand at all, which is what the rest of the deck is kind of built to help happen. Mr. Mime, with his Trick Reveal, lets both players expose their hands, so that's clearly going to be something we value, so we can see if the opponent's got any Pokemon on their hand. And Mime Jr. in the same line. I don't really know why these two are necessarily grouped together, since, you know, this one can't evolve into this one, but because HS babies are stupid. But anyway, Mime Jr. is just kind of a last resort. Well, Gengar went down. I need like one more Pokemon in the Lost Zone and I can win. So I'll just throw out Mime Jr. and try to tank for a while and see if I can throw a top deck into the Lost Zone and it's a Pokemon. So that's what he's there for. 2 Cleffa just for some consistency. I might eventually start running a 3rd Cleffa, but I doubt it. Spiritomb is an extremely important part of this deck. With his Spooky Whirlpool, whenever he gets benched, makes the opponent do a Pont so they can shuffle in and draw 6, and hopefully they draw some more Pokemon to use, and so we can hurl those in the darkness. And because, you know, we have to have at least one little gimmick or something in these decks, I figured, well, Darkrai Crest Legend, the bottom half is the only piece of a legend I have in real life, and it was also the first legend piece I got on here. Matter of fact, I think I opened this. This is from Triumphant, right? I think so. I think I actually opened this from the initial lot of booster packs where they gave you one of each as thanks for playing at any point previously or something like that. And I actually opened the Darkrai Crest Legend bottom half there, the part that mostly has Crest. So I figured, you know, I'll throw that in here. It does have Lost Crisis, so it relates to the Lost World. So, let's throw it in there just for kicks and giggles. As for the trainers, I threw 1 Super Rod in here because I got tired of stuff being in the discard pile and one-ofs like Mime Jr. 2 Rare Candy, the Haunter, or the Ghastly line. How many? I think I have 3 Haunter? Yeah, 3 Haunter. So just 2 Rare Candy. I could probably drop 1 Haunter, but I want to make sure I have enough. So 2 Rare Candy, both of which are parallel foil because I'm oozing with Rare Candies. 3 Communication, 4 Catcher, which in this deck is used defensively, which means I want to drag up someone who's got like a big retreat and is not a threat, as opposed to dragging up someone who I can get a kill on, which is the offensive use of Catcher or Gust of Wind. Gengar's got sniping anyway, so this deck doesn't really take prizes anyway, which I'll get to in a second. Max Potion just to recover Gengar. If he only has 1 Psychic Energy, I can just replace that and hopefully just save him and keep him around. And 2 Junk Arm to reuse any of those. We already mentioned Lost World. It's sort of the cornerstone of the deck. So yeah. As for supporters, as I mentioned, this deck doesn't really take prizes. It just throws stuff in the Lost Zone, so it's gonna go down in prizes quite a bit. Hopefully you lose like an early Cleffa or something like that, and that way you can just twins over and over again. 3 Collector, shouldn't need to say anything about that. 2 N, 1 Judge, just for opponent hand disruption. N is probably way better early game, while they still have more because I want them to draw more. But later in the game, when they're down to 2 or 3 prizes, you know, they're probably not going to be drawing Pokemon in those, so I'd rather use Judge. And probably the most important supporter card in the deck is Seeker, which both of the effects are very beneficial. Lets me recycle a Spiritomb and forces them to pick up a Pokemon. And I know I've only playtested this against the AI. Sometimes the AI is stupid and they pick up an evolution, and then I just get to throw their whole line into their Lost Zone with Gengar, which is really funny. But anyway, we've got 3 darkness energies just in case I ever, for some reason, decide I can get out and do Lost Crisis, which would be amazing. These honestly should all be special darks, but I only have 1 special dark, so whatever. There's no reason for these to be basics. And then 10 psychic energy. And I do kind of like that we've got Umbreon and Espeon art energies on here. That's kind of cool. So that is the Maluscious Intent deck, named after Malice. And let's see how this goes. First thing we're going to do is... I'm probably going to go ahead and... I don't think we made any changes. I'm going to go ahead and do 1 novice game with it, and then I think I'm going to play what I believe is to be my first expert game. So I'm going to pause the recording and then be right back. Alright, and the reason for me taking that little break was just realized, I just went into a novice game to, you know, try to, you know, get a little feel for the deck and use it against a human opponent instead of AI, and the computer overheated and decided to crash, so I DC'd on that guy. I think his name was, Hot, with 2 T's, Chili. So my apologies and the unlikely chance you're watching, but anyway, so we're going to jump into our first expert game and not pussyfoot around anymore. And hopefully we don't DC here, because in the novice games, DCs, you know, don't really matter. I don't think they're on record. I'm honestly not sure how on record this is. I think your win percentage does come into play, but you know, I mean, I can't really do anything about the laptop overheating and DCing me. So, you know, whatever. And it's a little bit of a conundrum because, you know, the expert games are going to be the higher level games. That's going to be the ones I want to record. But at the same time, when I record, that clocks up the CPU and also makes it more likely that the computer shuts down, and then I lose not only the video, but also it hurts my record. So, you know, whatever. I'm not too concerned with win-loss records. And I think that was during the last take that got destroyed by TM50. Hopefully they have the downloadable client soon and all this matchmaking load. The worst one, by the way, is collection loading. That one takes freaking ever. And I'm guessing at the moment, just because recently it started taking a lot longer, that it takes longer the more cards you have. So having a ton of cards may not necessarily be a good thing, but hopefully the downloadable client will fix all that stuff. I know they've been kind of touting it, and I feel like they've been using it as almost as an excuse to, you know, not rapidly fix existing bugs on the current thing. So you know, whatever. If it is as good as they say, then, you know, okay. Anyway, we're still waiting for matchmaking to load, which means I'm probably going to cut out some of this waiting. Alright, and we're back. And we're not back because I have a phone call. And I'm going to assume that that was a pocket dial, okay? Anyway, so we're gonna get started here with our first ever expert game, and nobody better freaking call me during the game. Otherwise, they're gonna have to just wait. Advantage Cooper, what is this? Okay. We are up against pokemaniac77777, 5 sevens. And he has no basic, but we do. And we've got a pretty beast of a hand, actually. Got no collector, but we've got all of our big things. Okay, what is this? Shirin, fighting, and water. Okay. I wonder if this could be a theme deck. What theme deck is fighting and water? Has to be emerging powers because Shirin's in it. Maybe the power play? The one with, what's his face? Okay, we're gonna throw up Ghastly first. And, I guess we can go ahead and bench Mon. But I want to keep Spiritomb because we need to play him during the turn, not during setup. And yes, I would like to draw a bonus card, which is a Psychic Energy, which is good. And no, I still don't want to play basic on my bench things. Alright, no, he stole my tails. Okay, anyway, so we get heads. Palkia is with us. And, oh, okay, Oshawott. So, okay, some different stuff. Maybe it's a combo theme deck. I always like those. There's a chat window. Cooper's really bad at using chat stuff. No. There's Maria. We're friends with Maria. I used to know how to pull the chat up. Is this it? Is that it? I don't know. What is this? It's can chat. I'm so bad at remembering like where all this stuff is. Open the friends panel. No, that's Maria. I don't know what's going on, but I'm wasting time. Oh, here we go. You too. There we go. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice today on this channel. Okay, so we are going to attach Energies to Ghastly, and it's probably gonna be it. I don't really want to judge right now since I do have Haunter in my hand, so we'll just end turn. And no reason to go ahead and throw down Spiritomb. Okay, it's a Great Ball. You know, I really hope that Master Ball gets the effect of Premier Ball if they ever reprint Master Ball. I think no, not Premier Ball. Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball is the thing that should have been Master Ball. Luxury Ball lets you search your deck for any Pokemon, I think excluding Level X. But, you know, Level X's are a thing of the past now. But you couldn't play it if you already had a Luxury Ball in your discard pile, which pretty much meant that you played one Luxury Ball in every deck, which is kind of the way that a you know, Master Ball I think would work, since, you know, Master Ball is theoretically one per game until trades get involved. So anyway, I feel like that should be, since, you know, Great Ball stole Master Ball's effect, Master Ball should steal Luxury Ball's effect, and then maybe Luxury Ball can steal Great Ball's old effect. We can just make a big cycle there. Next Destinies is going to have a couple of new ball cards too, which are going to be pretty sweet. And I'll probably end up using them quite a bit. Okay, so we see a Terrakion come up on the bench, and we do get a catcher, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and evolve our Haunter here. Terrakion has a huge retreat cost, but he seems intent on that being the thing that he powers up. And we have need to go out to a dude. I'm gonna hold off on Spiritomb. We're gonna go ahead and throw another Psychic Energy onto Haunter, and it would be great if we could get into a Gengar here, or at least something else. Okay, we do get a Pecom and a Collector. Okay, that's good. We can Collector for some basics and pull out Gengi next turn. I suppose we could go ahead and, so we could Sleep Poison, we could Sneaky Placement in case we want to attack that Terrakion. Let's see, we could put 2 damage on Terrakion. I don't really think we're going to be able to kill him though. Yeah, let's just Sleep Poison. Just to disable that. Just to disable that Oshawott for a few turns. Maybe. Okay, he's still asleep, that's good. Means he won't be able, well, he wouldn't be able to switch it out anyway. Okay, he's gonna Dual Ball and get Double Tails, which is unfortunate for him. Since he does have 2 open spots on the bench right now, he can throw stuff down there. And okay, energy to that thing. Ooh, Cryogonal. I'm really hoping he's gonna bench something with a 2 retreat cost. That'd be awesome. Or actually, I don't have my catcher in my hand anymore. So well. And he's still asleep. Okay. Okay, we have a Twins, which is nice. I really doubt that he has any basics in his hand. We're gonna go ahead and throw down a Tomb, and we will make him shuffle in and draw 6. We do have 2 Psychic Energies on Haunter, so we can do that. We're going to play Collector, so we can get some basics, and we're gonna trade one of them in for a Gengar. Let's see who we want to get. And Cleffa would still be okay to pull out at this point. And okay, evidently 2 of our prizes are Mimes. One Mr. Mime, one Mime Jr. So we're gonna pull out these 3. And we still need to go down in prizes so that we can pull out Lost World. And let's see, who do we want to Pecom in? I'll probably keep Spiritomb in my hand. I'd like to keep Ghastly in my hand, so I guess that means Cleffa, you're going back in the deck. Because Cooper needs a Gengar. Oh, you know what else we're going to do? We're going to change our little thing over here to balanced so that oh, also we have a Gengar prized. Make a note of that. We only have 2 Gengar in the deck, so that must mean 1's in the prizes. So we know 3 of our prizes, which is good. You know, if you wanted to, I could always, you know, count cards and figure out exactly what the prizes were, but I usually don't do that. That's kind of boring. So we're going to Trick Reveal, I guess, and make sure he has at least 1. Probably does. Ooh, he's got a Samurott. That's gonna be sweet to trash. Unfortunately, it's only 1, but attack, please. What's going on? Oh, he's probably waiting. Yeah, okay, he's waiting for, keep forgetting that you have to confirm stuff. So we're gonna hurl into darkness and get rid of that Samurott. It's the, promo Samurott. Which I think it's, yeah, the promo Samurott is, like, buggy as all get out for some reason. He finally wakes up. And, we're not gonna be knocking out his Pokemon, so, Terrakian's not gonna be able to land crush us or anything like that. And I would like to go ahead and get another Gengar built up on the bench. He's got Engineer's Adjustments. So we don't even have any way to make him redraw yet, so we're gonna have to see what we... what was that? We got a card face down. Oh, I guess he took back the Engineers. Because he needed to energy search first or something like that. Okay, so Terrakian's now fully powered. Oshawott is going to be dying soon-ish. So... let's see. I just saw his hand, and he must have drawn that Drillbur and then benched it. So he doesn't have anything in his hand right now, I know. So let's see what we draw. And this is still face down, like what the crap. Anyway, we're going... oh, actually I do have a thing to make him redraw. I have Spiritomb in my hand, so let's do that. Spooky Whirlpool it up. And I believe we have 2 in his Lost Zone. Oh, actually only 1, okay. Thought we got one earlier, but we didn't. I do have a Max Potion in my hand whenever Terrakion begins to hit me for damages. We're gonna hurl into darkness. Actually, I probably should have checked first, but turned out okay. He's also got Shirin and a couple of energies, so we're gonna throw some Duots in there, which is pretty nice. Gets us up to 3, so we need 3 more, halfway there. Halfway to victory, assuming we can get out Lost World. Although, that Drillbur has... so he can now retreat, Oshawott too. And we would be able to put, we would be able to, do some... you know what, well, no. We did get 2 in the Lost Zone last turn. Okay, he's gonna retreat and pull up, Terrakion to hammer us for massive damage. Terrible damage! And I'm thinking about actually retreating for a tomb, just so I can, you know, use a Twins. Let's see. I know I can... okay, Progo has a lot of life. Drillbur has a lot of life. If I could potentially get in, like, 2 curse drops, that'd be awesome. We don't have any damage on Terrakion, because I chose not to previously. Hopefully he doesn't have Catcher. I could Max Potion if I absolutely had to, but I don't really want to right now. So, we're gonna retreat. Let's retreat. And, needs a Psychic Energy. Okay, we'll throw up a Spiritomb. As long as we have 1 Spiritomb that we can Secret, it's fine. So I need to, in turn here, because I've got to get a, I need to go down in prizes so I can start Twinsing. Twinsing! That's right, that's a nice word. Twinsing. And that card is still face down. What the crap? I thought that was an Engineer's Adjustments, but I guess we'll see. He's got another Shirin. But yeah, because of the place that it is, it looks like it's the, you know, where you used to put your supporter cards, and now you just directly discard them, which is kind of annoying because you now forget if you played it or not. Okay, so stuff is getting powered up on the bench. She's got a rather large hand, which kind of bodes well for. Oh, because he just played Shirin. Okay, so we're gonna throw up Gengar. And let's see. Okay, we get a Psychic Energy. This could be huge, guys. Could be huge. We have 3. We're going to... this is where Mr. Mime really comes in handy. And he's got 3 pokes, so this looks to be game right here. First thing we're gonna do is throw down Psychic Energy on Gengar because I need it for that, that 3rd slot. Next, we're gonna Twins, and Gengar's gonna die, but he's not gonna go down in vain. We're going to, I really doubt that he's got 2 Stadium card, or a Stadium card, but simply because I don't need anything else, and because Twins allows me to you don't have to show the opponent what you were going to use, or what you pull out, because it can be any two. I'm actually going to pull out 2 Lost World, as weird as that sounds. I'm going to play one just in case he wants to do that. So let's hurl into darkness, and we're going to drop 3 in the Lost Zone, which I believe will be sufficient for a KO, and he could probably concede here at any time. Now, you can't activate Lost World after your attack. You have to actually be able to get another turn, which he has no way to knock out 4 of my guys in 1 turn, so this isn't like Q-Rem on roids, so won't be able to do that. Although he will be able to kill Gengar. I'm sorry, Malice. He will be able to kill Gengar. If I really wanted to, I could twins for a Candy and a Gengar Prime, and still pull out a Gengar, but, you know, whatever. Maybe I'll let Mr. Mime come up, because Mr. Mime was key in this whole ordeal, because he, nobody has a free retreat, so no one's really a better option than anyone else at this point. So let's throw up Mr. Mime. And how many Pokemon are in his Lost Zone? He has 6. Let's look at them. They are all from the Oshawott line, which means that we can click here and use the Lost World to claim victory. Just like that. So that's how a Lost World deck kind of works. Pretty interesting deck, definitely a lot different. And notice that we didn't have an MVP because we never did any damage. I think we did what? We did Sleep Poison, and after that was just Hurl in the Darkness. And you used a special card to win the game, and we get a token, which is nice. Earn more. So evidently TCGO rewards stall. So that's gonna do it for this video. I think we're just gonna have this one game, and oh, we gotta do a question. Although I'm gonna pause the recording really quick so we don't lose it. All right, so that was the battle for this video. Successfully saved. Computer did not overheat this time. Very good. So that was a Lost World deck. It's kind of interesting to play. Definitely a different way to win, and not nearly as broken as I thought the card initially was, just for reasons. But anyway, let's move on to the trivia section of this video, which if you're confused as to what that means, you need to go back and watch either the 175 pack opening spectacular or extravaganza, whatever it was, or if you don't want to sit there and watch a 2-hour video, you can watch the 17-minute excerpt or whatever to find out what I'm talking about there. It's a contest we're putting on to help people win TCGO packs so that more people can do stuff. Especially since Troll and Toad just recently buffed the prices on their stuff. The good things that I recommended in that video, so that makes this all the more sweeter, right? Anyway, the answer for this video, I'm actually about to go back and award points for the previous video right after I finish filming this. The answer for this video, this should be a good one. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys' responses for this. The answer for this video is... Oh, one more thing before I reveal the next answer. For the first scoring, I'm gonna be very lenient and give a lot of benefits of the doubt. If your questions, yeah, I could interpret it the right way or the wrong way. I'm gonna be giving some leniency on that, at least at first. But as the contest progresses, I'm gonna crack down a bit more. And if I can find a flaw, boom, 0 points. So do still be cautious with that. And also avoid editing or deleting and posting again, because that's kind of shady. You're only supposed to post once. And if you messed up and you posted an incorrect thing, like Makar posted, I believe, what's the fastest Pokemon to learn Trump card, and thought it was Eevee, but actually, Smirgle technically can too, and that's faster. A better question would have been, what's the only Pokemon that gets Stab on Trump card and learns it via level up, something like that. So do just make sure to double check or triple check your stuff like that, and make sure you shoot for those 2s, because 1s are probably not. I highly doubt that getting 1s all the time is going to win anything. So we're gonna move on to our answer. That's just our little disclaimer about rule crackdowns and stuff. The answer for this video is Sweet Kiss. Hopefully you guys come up with some good stuff for this, and hope you enjoyed this video. Lost World is kind of fun stuff. And Malice, hope you also enjoyed seeing your favorite dude do work against some Terrakions and stuff. So come up with good stuff for Sweet Kiss, and later days.